away from my face like I have it now, and you can still hear me.
Yeah, you can sort of push your voice a little bit.
Mm-hmm. And I don't have to worry about, you know, bullshit fucking echo.
Post this on Patreon real quick for our wonderful and fantastic patrons.
Getting ready for my notification. Turn my ring volume all the way down.
You texted to me, cool.
Yes, I did.
Cool.
Because Mackie texted to me, so it was the easiest
just
way
like
to get it over to you. Uh-huh.
Yeah. Alright, I'll take a look at it later today. Worst case scenario, I'll take a look at it before I edit tonight. 30 live
Thank
stream.
you for keeping me in the loop, T-Bomb, if you happen to be watching live.
Excuse me. Forgot to mute my microphone there.
Yeah.
Audition isn't complaining to me that I peaked, so I'll take it.
Yeah, to be honest, that's one of the things I need to look at is the software I'm using, because I've heard a lot of people talk really good about Audition, so I'm probably going to look at changing into that.
Adobe has a new plan where you can subscribe to just one application now. So you don't have to subscribe to like all 40 of the programs they make.
Yeah, because that was my biggest issue. Like, I used to love using Illustrator and Photoshop, where it's like, fuck you, I'm not paying $700 for a fucking year for 6 programs I only use 2 of.
Yeah, I pay per month for the whole thing, but I don't really use Premiere anymore, so I'm thinking about just skipping down to the previous one.
Yeah. Well, that's something I actually want to look into. It's just I want to build a PC powerful enough to be able to handle video processing.
Yeah, that's pretty easy nowadays, thankfully.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take that into account when I look at your build.
Okay.
I might build one on PC Part Picker if I can get the time
Be fucked.
Yeah. If you can't catch the live stream, thank you for being a patron.
Domo arigato, Patreonatos.
This goes to the $2 peeps. All my $2 peeps. Say what?
What?
Alright, share that to Twitter.
What fucking...
Yes.
Sorry. I'm very mad because my Skype is doing that thing again, where it just randomly hitches. But I know when I watch the live stream, I will be smooth as silk.
Fine. Alright, you ready to start this thing?
Yup.
Alright, starting in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another episode of The Binding of Moonpir Boston Rebirth. I am your host, Boston. Joining me, as always, for our adventures in the basement is Moonpir.
Hello.
So, hey, Moonpir, do you like playing as the Lost?
Weirdly enough, yes. And that is actually my first note as well, is all the Lost.
3 days this week. We had the Lost for days. I know these runs aren't curated. I know they're randomized. The only curated ones are for holidays. It feels an awful lot like, hey, you haven't bought Afterbirth Plus yet? We're sort of going to punish you a little bit.
I can't buy Afterbirth Plus yet.
I know. Well, that's quitter talk.
I should just go into the future when it's already out and have it already.
Well, in the future, it's still not out. I'm sorry.
Well, that's true. This is Nicholas we're talking about here.
Yeah.
My favorite thing, though, was, like, I don't mind the Lost anymore. Like, after going through and destroying his Post-it note, he was the first person I had the full Post-it note for. After doing that, I'm okay. The Lost, let's get a groove on. One of them didn't have the Holy Mantle.
Yeah, that was Monday's run. I was like, ooh, starting Monday off with a Lost run. All right, and I just have Dead Cat and no Holy Mantle. Okay, this is a way to start the week.
Yep, not exactly a great daily to go with, but
no.
I mean, we might as well get out the way right now. The score as of this moment, I believe, is like 5-1.
Okay.
Because I haven't 5-1 to you, I should say, because I haven't run today's daily because I keep getting you are not connected to the internet error. If that is true, then why am I still playing online games with people?
Right. Well,
that makes no sense.
Since it's Sunday, our run is a normal mode Mega Satan run. Ta-da!
Yay!
For the very first Lost run, I actually made it all the way to the chest, and I got the room that always ended my lost runs before you got Holy Mantle in Rebirth, and that was double adversary rooms.
AKA, yeah. He is my least favorite. The Dark One and the Adversary, they are my least favorite enemies in this game.
Oh, really?
Because they always hit me.
Man, I was thinking about that. We recorded an early episode of TVGP yesterday, and one of the questions was, what's your least favorite enemy and what's your sort of favorite boss? But I've always been meant to ask us on the show, what's our least favorite enemy and what's our least favorite boss? Because for me, my least favorite boss by a mile is Skolex.
I don't mind him because if you've got the range, you can literally just sit outside of his area and kill him.
No, Skolex is the red pin that you only hurt his butt.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you're thinking of Mr. Fred.
I don't know who he is. He's the one he's in the womb. Like, you only ever get him in the womb.
Yeah, he's like
the one
big,
that pops up
guy.
and then does the X.
Yeah. Yeah, that's Mr. Fred. Skolex is the red pin that has...
Yeah,
you can only hit him in the butt.
I really don't like him. I don't like... To be honest, he's probably right up there, but my least favorite one whenever I come up against him, and I'm always, like, hating it, is the Adversary and the Dark One. Yeah. The normal and champion version of him.
Yeah.
Is just because as soon as I go against someone who fires one of those red lasers, they always hit me. Yep. Always.
And, like, I know for a Dark One, he only shoots the brimstone when you're below him, but I always manage to do it when I forget about that. Where it's like, I just circle him. Whoops, nope. And Adversary has that horrible curving brimstone.
Yep, that always hits me without fail.
That one's really hard.
Time.
He has a really clear tell when he's going to do that, but the problem is the tell is really short and the brimstone is instantaneous. So it's sort of like, oh, brimstone. No, I got hit.
Also, there's the fact that the pair of them make the room pitch black when you go into them as well. Yes. Which makes it very hard to see what they're going to do.
Yeah. And I think my least favorite regular enemy are those small masks of infamy. Because every time I run into them, I don't have the damage or the health or the range or something. Like when I'm omnipotent on a run, I never run into them until I'm the keeper and I have 3 tiers down pills. I'm just like, okay, well, let's see how far we can get.
Okay, which one's the Mask of Infamy?
The one where it's the heart and then it's the mask you can't hurt.
You remember yesterday I was saying I hate the greed heads. Yeah. And there's one other enemy who always hits me. It's them.
Yeah.
It's 100% them. I do not like those because the worst time you'll run across them, it will be a time when you'll get 3 in a room, 3 hearts are on the right-hand side on a single lane ledge you cannot get to, and the masks are all on the left, and you have to go into their line of fire to hit the 3 hearts on the other side of the room.
There's those 3 rocks that are there too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that room by itself has ended so many runs.
Yep, same for me. I really don't like the masks.
I hate those things.
Yes.
Man.
But yeah, I mean, this week's dailies, it was all about the Lost, really. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really have much luck this week. I actually felt pretty good about a couple of runs, but it was one of those weeks where I think I'm getting back into it now. Like this week, I felt like I had a really good Isaac week because I had a little bit of extra time to sit down. I had a little bit of extra time to play. You know,
your
the
brain's
dailies
a little fresher.
Yeah, I mean, like I'm taking part in the show now, and I don't feel like I'm half asleep like I have the past 2 months.
Yeah.
So that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
But no, like I think I just had an off week when it came to the dailies. Like,
I think we both had really good weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just one of us has to win.
Yes.
You know,
unfortunately, it's you.
Yeah.
Every single time.
No
without
ties.
fail. No.
Well, I guess we'll have a tie at some point. I don't know when that will happen, but...
Yes, it will be very interesting to see the time when we go to 3-3 on a Sunday and we get the exact same score on a Mega Satan run.
Yeah. The only other way I can think of us getting a tie is I shared, for listeners, I shared to Moonpir and Late Elf on Twitter. Someone was streaming Isaac on Twitch and said, like, Oh man, this is like one of the best Eden streaks I've ever gotten. Starts Eden run and immediately starts with the mom's toenail trinket and 1 heart, and mom's foot comes in as soon as the game loads, smushes him, runs over. Like in less than a second. Incredible. I laughed so hard I scared my daughter.
I was literally standing outside. I think it was on break in work when you sent that over, and like I had a look at it. I burst out laughing so much that everybody in work, like in the back, like the garage, all wondered what I was laughing about so much.
Yeah,
it's like you just wouldn't. I'm not even going to bother explaining it because you guys just wouldn't get it.
I can't explain it to you, but this stuff is real funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, but that run was fantastic. Speaking of having more time, I have a question for you this week.
Hey, okay.
Who is Bob? Because I got a transformation I have never had before.
I have never gotten the Bob transformation in my hundreds and hundreds of runs. I think you have to collect, what was it, 4 parts of Bob?
I don't know. All I know is I suddenly turned into a green zombie-looking dude, and it was like Bob with an exclamation point.
Wow, Ray! I didn't even know what it looks like. Yeah, I have never seen that before. There's 2 transformations I haven't seen before. One is Bob, and the other one is Super Bum. Bob is you need to take any 3 of the 4 transformation items. Fungi, conjoined, spun, oh crap, Super Bum. Super Bum is you pick up all 3 bums. So Bum Friend, the coin one, Dark Bum, the heart one, and Key Bum. Super Bum, it's the only transformation that has an animation associated with it.
Okay.
It has like this screen-filling cutscene of like all 3 of them fist bumping each other and turning into Super
like the
Bum.
Wonder Twins.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
Super Bum will pick up any of the other bums' pickups and drop double rewards. Wow.
Okay.
That sounds great.
Yeah, that does.
There's a bunch of transformations in Afterbirth Plus that we haven't gotten to. The best one of them is Bookworm. You pick up any 3 books on a run, and sometimes you'll shoot 2 shots at once, like a 20/20 shot.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got Bob.
That's crazy.
I was very surprised. I immediately, because like I think we talked about a couple of weeks ago, it's time for me to start taking notes again now that I actually have more time to play.
Right.
My first 2 notes for this week are dailies, all the lost ?
Yeah.
And who is Bob?
Yeah.
Because I did a couple of runs. I did a couple of Isaac runs and failed miserably because I just wasn't paying attention. But I did a Maggie run because I was I'm gonna continue try and get my post-it notes clear now that I've got some time.
Mm-hmm.
So I did a couple of Maggie runs. Find out how you feel about a couple of these items.
Okay.
Death's Touch, is it?
I like it. I love Death's Touch.
The sickles, when you start firing the sickles.
Yep.
I had the one that makes your tears go over rocks.
Oh, one of the Spectral Tears items?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it was the one that the Lost by default starts with.
Yeah.
I was the smallest size I could be.
Alright.
I had the mushroom trinket, the one that changes who.
Oh, the
mushroom
touch fuzzy
effect.
Get Dizzy one? Liberty
Yes.
Cap.
That's the one.
Yeah.
I like the fact that we know it from the descriptions more than the
Right.
more than the actual names. I think I'd probably gotten about 20 Tears Up items. I had Damage Up, Small Rock, Jesus Juice.
Wow.
Like, I was a walking tank.
Yeah.
The problem being I was a tank in the fact that I was going so slowly. I could have breezed through Boss Rush and breezed through Hush.
Yeah.
Missed both of them by 4 seconds. I was so not happy.
No.
That's also the run where I ended up getting Bob, and all of a sudden I've got Mom's wig on as well, and this big green zombie face underneath Mom's wig,
I love Mom's wig. Mom's wig, I feel like, is a really underrated item, because it dumps a ton of spiders out over your run.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
Like, it's genuinely fantastic. I also had like 3 flies at the time as well, which nice. I think I had 2 flies and the big fat one as well.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Hello, kitties.
That's my daughter.
Oh, okay.
She's I think she's trying to figure out how to talk, so there's a lot of screeching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But the Maggie run, I was very disappointed because it was on hard, and I did miss boss rush in a build that I know I could have smashed boss rush with.
Yeah.
I missed Hush in a build that I know I could have smashed Hush with. But I did, however, beat Mom for the first time on hard. Nice. I got the cute baby. Yay, more babies.
So cute.
Screw you, babies.
Yeah.
I beat the It Lives on hard. I beat Blue Baby on hard, which got me another baby. I didn't even bother writing down what kind of baby it got me. But it got me a baby. And I beat Mega Satan on hard with Maggie.
Nice.
So I did the full upwards trajectory run from start to end with Maggie without, unfortunately, missing the boss rush and Hush.
Mm.
I was so disappointed. And also, apparently, I'm stupid because I had a really good Isaac run going, and I needed one more sacrifice in the sacrifice room to get my second angel to appear. And I thought, oh, it only takes a half a heart. I'll just jump on it and I'll wipe this angel out with my half a heart.
Yeah.
Not remembering that all spikes, every single one of them, do a full heart damage.
Whoops.
I killed myself by jumping on spikes with Isaac on a really good run.
Yeah. Well, so did you beat Isaac as Maggie?
Not yet.
Oh, okay.
I've beaten Isaac. Wait. Isaac is the normal facing cross, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then yes, I did.
Oh, okay. You got
Celtic cross?
You unlocked the relic, yeah. Which is so good.
Is that the Celtic cross?
No, it's actually when you pick it up, it floats behind you, and every 4 rooms it just drops a spirit heart.
Oh yeah, it's the blue cross that looks like the holy mantle symbol, but it follows you instead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that one for a while, because I think I did the Maggie runs before I'd unlocked the Polaroids.
Right.
So I'd already beaten Isaac and.
Oh, right.
Who is it? Isaac and.
Satan.
Yes, I'd already beaten Isaac and Satan without being able to go to the dark room or the chest.
Yeah.
So I already had that available to me. I just hadn't done anything on hard mode and hadn't gone past those points with her. So yeah, take a chance. Turned out to be a really good run. I actually legitimately enjoyed it, minus the terrible, terrible speed.
It's just the worst.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I wasn't happy. Well, anyway, yes, what have you done on your save?
Nothing. It did not have a great week for playing video games, so not anything to talk about over here. I think I ran a couple of runs, but all of them were like, I'd get to the Womb 2, and I just wouldn't have enough damage, and I'd die, or, I tried to do, oh god, Eve Mega Satan, I think it was. I still need that for her, her post-it note, and I got all the way up to the chest with a D6, and which is, like, amazing. Yeah, and I was like, this is great. I have to find Dad's key in here somewhere. Like, I'm just going to open all the chests, and I'm just going to keep re-rolling because I'm strong enough. I re-rolled those first 4 chests in the start of the chest 6 times.
Oh,
and
wow.
Nothing. I was just like, okay, well, we'll beat Blue Baby, and we will just keep this. It's not my run this time.
Yeah,
so
that's bad when you re-roll 4 things 6 times and no Dad's key.
Yeah, the only thing I can think of is I don't have Dad's key unlocked on that save.
Oh, that actually might be a good point.
Let's see what unlock this item by collecting both key pieces for the first time. I don't have it unlocked. Hooray!
Yay!
That would have been useful to look up, I guess. Hey, we all learned something.
Yep.
Yeah, but that's my update, and actually we're running into TVGP time, so we're gonna head out. Thank you very much, everyone, for listening. We always appreciate it, and thank you, Moonpir, for joining me in the basement.
Thank you.
And we'll see you all next week. Bye. And thank you for watching the video. We'll see you later. Bye.